Hello, everybody. I just want to thank all the people who've been sending blessings out and meditations out and ceremonies around the fire that's happening just a few miles away from Isis Cove here in the mountains. And last I heard, it seems like they've gotten it about 40 to 50% under control, whatever that means, getting a fire under control at 40 or 50%. So I just want to ask you, if you're out there and you're watching this, to please take a moment to close your eyes and take a deep breath, and then to exhale fully. And in your visualization, if you will, to open your heart to the land and to all the hundreds of thousands of trees that are here in these mountains, and all the creatures that live in the trees, that live in the rivers and the streams, and to any people that are hiking in the area or people who live in the area. And to just send out lots of love and protection and safety to all those beings and creatures. And then if you would, I want you to thank the fire, the element of fire, the great Neter fire, because they are nature spirits. To send a gratitude to the fire for its gifts that it brings to us. The fire brings us so many gifts in our lives. And to energetically speak to the fire and see if we can change the course of the fire, perhaps, that maybe it has run its course now. And at the same time, we've had a drought here, so we want to call on the great Neter of water, particularly in the form of rain right now, and to ask the skies and the conditions that would come together to teach or to reach the energies of the spirit of water and rain to come to us, and for the heavens to open very soon, and to bring waters to fill back up the rivers and the streams and the underwater aquifers, and to open up the skies and bring that rain to us soon. So we ask these two elements of fire and water within our own selves, our own psyches, to be able to come together and find harmony within each of us, because we all have a lot of water and a lot of fire. I particularly have a lot of fire inside, and I need to call in more water. But I also want to ask that to happen on the outside. So as above, so below, as within, so without. So imagine those beautiful waters coming from the sky and coming onto the fire and onto the land. And let this be enough. So if you keep holding that energy with me over the next few moments, the next few hours, the next few days, until the fire is completely out, because even once a fire is put out, whether it's put out by the brave firemen and firewomen who are out there working to do this, it still smolders for many days, and there's still many sparks that's left alive, because we had a fire here at Isis Cove many years ago, and it burned literally for more than a week, even after it was so-called put out. So I just want to ask you to imagine that this is going to contain itself now. The fire has run its course, and it's time for the waters and time for the fire to move on, and to protect all the beings and creatures affected at this time. So take a beautiful, big, deep breath and be so grateful to do that. It was hard this morning to go outside and to breathe the smoke and not really be able to breathe very well. And to be grateful for each breath that we have. And I want to thank all of you all day who've been texting and Facebooking and praying. For all of you who've been to beautiful Isis Cove and been to these beautiful magical blue mountains here in western North Carolina. And all of you who have seen it in photos and pictures, especially this time of year, with millions and millions of brilliant colors and trees, and imagining the beauty that's here, and that we want to continue way beyond our lifetimes. So thank you tonight for tuning in. Thank you for your prayers, and peace be with you, and may you balance the fire and the water within yourself, both in the inner world and the outer. Namaste.